Hi guys, Nadeja here. Welcome to my channel, Living a Line. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome. If you are coming back for more content, thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to come spend with me. I'm doing some more Couch Chronicles, guys, Couch Chronicles, and I am doing a story time. My real life story of a situation that I'm going to try to keep under 5 minutes. I'm going to try. So, I wanted to talk about I have already spoken about the fact that I am an author. I have written several books. One of them, it's about 10 books. And pretty much the children's book, the first one that's ready and out for print, is called He Decided, the story of Tyshawn Quadri Banks, right? Totally fictional, okay? This kid is not who I'm talking about today. This guy is like an adult now. This is actually the playbook. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's the playbook of different people that were cast in the movie. I actually asked all these people that I worked with at Bank of America at the time, 14 years ago, if they would be actors and actresses in my movie. Why? Because I went to school with someone named Ryan Cook, and Ryan Cook introduced me to his friend, who I guess he went to church with at the time, named Yao Okori Adolfo. Okay, this is me. I was in the movie as well. That was right after I had my daughter, and this was 16 years ago. So, yeah, I wanted to share the fact that this guy, he was the one that I had met through, I keep calling him Richard. I had met this guy through Ryan. Ryan is the one who I went to school with that introduced me to him. Yao Okori Adolfo, right? So when we met in his office, he was telling him about my writing and my skills, and he goes, "Oh, you wrote a children's book." He suggests, "Why don't we make it into a movie?" I was like, "Wow, a movie?" I said, "I don't know the first thing about making it into a movie. What do I do? What do I need to do?" He said, "Write a screenplay." I'm a writer. I just love to write. Never wrote a screenplay. Didn't know anything about how a screenplay worked. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. He was like, just write out, the layout to the movie, how you want it to go, how you want everything to be put together. So I said, okay, I could do that. So, by the way, everyone in here went to my church or was people that I worked with at Bank of America 14 plus years ago. So this was the actual story. Do I have a date on here? I do not. This was the actual story. The whole story. I put it, a lot of writing. I took the time to make the screen, what do you call that? The whole, like, everything the characters would say. I took the time to write all of that out. Recruited people, got them to come to my house, fed them while we went to different areas, and we filmed the movie. And long story short, he and I went out to eat a couple times. There was some attraction there, but a few things that he told me, I was just like, nah, I'm good on that. So we went out to eat a couple times. He paid, I paid. And at one point, he found out that I got engaged. I got engaged after I started this whole thing. Got engaged and got married. We finished everything, but he had, I think, at that time met his wife before they had just met while we were still filming. So we end up finishing everything. I moved to Georgia from New Jersey a few months after we finished filming everything. He says, "Oh, don't worry. I'm going to finish everything for you. I promise." 7 years later, I reached out to him and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, do I need to give you money? What's going on?" Now, meantime, life is life, and for me, I'm having my own set of issues in my own life. I've had my 2 children. He got married, had kids, started a company, got some awards for doing other movies. He was moving forward with his life. But when I initially got a divorce from my husband, I texted him and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? What happened? What are we doing? You still have all the stuff." He goes, "Well, I promise I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it." Now, that wasn't the first time he did it. I think around year 3, I reached out to him. He promised me he was going to do it. Around year 5, 5.5 maybe, I reached out to him then again 7 years later. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What happened? Oh, I promise you I'm going to finish it. Now, in the text messages that I still have, he told me that he was attracted to me, he liked me, and he didn't know what to do with those feelings. But, you know, you couldn't tell I liked you. I was like, yeah, I guess so. But, you know, I was talking to someone, my then husband. I was talking to him before we got married. So I wasn't really trying to entertain him. But he promised me he would finish it. I said, do you want money? He said, no, that's okay. I'm going to finish it. I promise you we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work. And it's going to be a great movie. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to do film festivals. Watch, it's going to be great. Tell me why around year 9, 2 years after he promised he would do it and refused my money, tell me why he went ahead and then said, oh, I have to send you your stuff back. What's your address? I'm like, wait, so you mean to tell me you kept my stuff for 9 years? No, it was actually 8 years. Because after that 7th year, I remember I moved. I had gotten a divorce. And then he was like, I'm going to send you your stuff back. I'm like, why? Why aren't you going to do it? Why aren't you going to do what you promised me you were going to do? Now, keep in mind, guys, that when you have a director, which he is, he has several movies out that have won awards in New York. He has movies that he's done. He's doing well, and I'm glad he's doing well. But he should have kept his word to me. That's why I'm making this video, because I don't think it was right what he did. After refusing my money, promising me on several occasions, keeping my stuff for years, and then not doing it, I got on Facebook and I posted every picture in there, and then I asked him, hey, can you finish doing what you have promised? He said no. Now, I went through my text messages and I found where I gave him $150. I showed him that. I was like, listen, I gave you some money. He actually went ahead and he gave me that money back. But the point is, he comes across as a man of God, an upright man, all this stuff, active in his church and active with different things. And I even tried to plead with his wife. I was like, hey, can you talk to your husband about this? Because he told me he was going to do this work. Of course, a wife's not going to side against her husband, but I figured it was worth the go. So long story short, and I'm way past 5 minutes already, but I just wanted to put him on blast real quick because he did me wrong. He really, really did me wrong. He made promises. He didn't do it. He didn't keep his word. Now I'm paying someone else to finish his vision. And what I was trying to say before I cut myself off was the fact that when you have a director who has a vision, who has an idea of what they're trying to do, and they shoot certain scenes for a reason because in their mind, they're seeing how everything can come together. Now I have to have a person who doesn't know what was in his mind, but a person that was actually in the movie, Jarrell. He's going to do it for me. And I'm grateful that he has the equipment, that he has the experience to do it. But bottom line, guys, is that this guy shafted me. And I was like, I don't understand. When I talked to him, he was like, that's all I could tell you is that you have to figure out how to do it now. There's a lot of people out there that do it for low cost. But I'm like, why did you hold my stuff for years and then not do anything with it? This guy literally had 2 children, got married, and started a leather bag company, and got awards and did other people's videos and movies and got awards for that, was featured on some coming out type of award ceremony where he got, and I'm like, why doesn't he just do what he promised to do? So he left me hanging. Everybody was like, yeah, you got to make it happen. You got to finish it. So I was put in touch. I got back in touch with the person who was in the movie, Jarrell Drayton. He does music and things of that nature, and he's actually going to finish it for me. But the bottom line is, I don't know how it's going to come out because Jarrell was not the one who filmed certain parts and pieces with the idea of making it happen. He's not the one that did that. When you pick up from where a director left off, it's kind of hard to put everything together. But he's doing it, and I'm grateful because one of my dreams is to have that movie come to life. How quality it will be, I don't know. Y'all seen them low-budget movies that look like low-budget movies that you'd be like, ah. But my goal is to get it done. So I thank y'all for y'all time. I can't believe that it's been years. And it just looks like I'm a slouch because he held my stuff for like 7 years before he gave it back. Then refused to do it. And didn't give me any reason, any explanation. Nothing physical between us ever happened. So I don't know what the issue would be, but he has a right to walk away, I guess, and not keep his word after promising for years to do it. I mean, he gave me my money back. It was like $150. But still, you promised to do some work that you had a vision for and you never did it. So I just wanted to put him on blast really quick. Let me show y'all his picture again. Because I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't have to do me like that. You could have went ahead and just did what you said you were going to do. He's still in New Jersey, I think. And, yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. Because he was foul for that, and I don't think that's right. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Do y'all think I'm foul for putting him on blast for what he did and lied for years and years and all the work and energy he told me to do that I did? For nothing. I mean, someone else is going to do it now, but if I hadn't have gotten this person, it'd just be for nothing, right? So, do you guys think I'm wrong for putting him on blast? Should I just let it go and don't care about it? I don't think so. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day.